Welcome to this short intro to the CI Hub plugin for Sketch. To install the plugin, just go to Plugins and click on Get Plugin and just type CI in the search bar and the CI Hub connector comes up. Now this is a link to our website. And you can see 3 steps. First is download, second register, and third step is just simply use the plugin. So you have to unzip the file, do a double click on the plugin file, and it's installed. Updates will be done automatically. So if you launch the plugin for the first time, there are 2 options. One is to register, and you can do this via this registration form. And if you are registered the first time, you have to log into the plugin. And this is what you get. So I have been registered, so I have already created some connections, as you can see here. We have currently connected 50 leading systems, and there will be much more in the nearer future. So these are my favorite connections. I can enable or disable them, and I can store those connections protected by password. Now, as you can see, the plugin is a floating window. You can resize it, and it works fine if you're working with 2 screens. So it always fits your needs when it comes to an easy-to-use front end. So I'm currently connected to my DAM system, and I can browse through folders, going back and forth. And let's see how the image placement is working. So in order to minimize the file size of my sketch document, I will choose a rendition or conversion. In this case, I will use the small conversion. So I don't want to place 45 megabyte Photoshop files or something like that. Now a right click on an image shows the context sensitive menu, but we will explain that later on. You can scroll through, or you can do a full text search. Now if there's no element in the canvas selected, I can only place an image. And when I select an object in the canvas and then right click on an image in the plugin, I get more options for placement. I can replace the selected image, and if an image exists multiple times in the document, I can use the Replace All feature to replace them all with 1 click. Now, Add as Fill really means add as fill. So in this case, I'm adding a logo to an existing image. So that's how it works. So I'm going to show you how the replace feature is working. Just select an object on the canvas, do a right click on the asset and select replace. And if an image exists multiple times on different pages in the document, the replace all feature will replace them all. So let's insert some images from my DAM system. That's how it works. Just select an element on the canvas and add the image. A really great feature is the Similarity Search. So if I select this image on the canvas and I do a Similarity Search in Getty, the system will find similar images to the one I've just selected and display it in the plugin. And of course, there are renditions available, and I can replace my existing image with the one I just found in Getty. Another popular provider of stock images is Unsplash. And yes, the CIR plugin has a connection to Unsplash by default. You can search the Unsplash system and place images just like we did before with our DAM system. Another feature is the Add File feature. So in my case, I want to upload the selected image from the canvas into my connected system, and that's how it works. So the current selected image will be uploaded to my DAM system via the connector, and check the image I've just uploaded. Here we go, here it is. The integrated check panel gives you full control over your placed assets. You can see where they're coming from. One is from Getty, one is from Unsplash, some others are from the Binder DAM system, and the ones without an icon on the left hand side, these are pasted images directly into Sketch. And this little warning icon says that there is a newer version available. So you have a full version control within the plugin. So you can see the old version is placed and there is a newer version available. The only thing I have to do is select the newer version, click on Relink, select a rendition, and the new version is placed. So the check panel gives you a really good overview of all the assets you have placed in your document. You can even upload files that were just pasted. So if they're not available in your DAM system or a cloud storage system, you can upload them from your Sketch document into your cloud storage system or DAM system. So that's really full control over all placed elements. So let's switch over to the text placement. The CIR plugin can handle metadata fields coming out of a DAM or a PIM system, and it's really easy to just drag and drop them into target frames, and this is how it goes. You can also fill text with images. So this is a simple text, and I will do a add fill. So as you can see, the image is placed into the text, and yeah, you can do some really cool effects by using this feature, and you can store them as a style. And another feature in the check panel is if images are used in the style names are displayed. So this image is used in the location punch text. This is the name of the style. Let's switch over to symbols. Now this is my symbol, and I've used some instances on the left column, which you can see here. And if I replace all images and I selected the one on the right hand side, you can see that everything works pretty fine. And replace all does not mean I'm replacing the instances. They will not be touched, so they're not disconnected from the original symbol. And as you can see in the check panel, I have only 2 assets that I've placed with this yellow car. This is one on the right hand side and one for the symbol. So let's switch back. And to do a short wrap up, you can of course upload Sketch documents via the panel. with the Add File button. This is how it goes if you want to upload a sketch document to your DEM or cloud storage system or whatever system, PIM system. You always have the full control over your assets by using the check panel. You can check the source of your assets, the location, the version, the resolution, if they're available or not, if your set of assets is complete, and with the low resolution, you can always reduce the file size of your sketch document. And you can even upload pasted content into your target system, DEM system, cloud storage system, or whatever system. That works perfectly. So last but not least, just a few features from the Unsplash connection. You can see that you can browse through the folders, through the topic folders, use the assets, but you can also use you can go back and forth. It's just going through through a file system, and you can select images. You can see that there are conversions available, or renditions, however you may call it. You can place these images directly from Unsplash, and if you want to place, let's say, the caption or the copyright or something like that, just drag and drop it into a frame, text frame, and you can use the text in your layout. So there are a few other options available. You have the Fulltext Search for each connected system. This works mostly with Boolean operators like not, and so on. You have a list view. You can go back to the tile view, a detail view, and of course you can define the size of your previews from small to large. And there are many more options you can do in the setup. So my recommendation is give it a try. You can download it on cihub.com. And if you have any questions, just shoot me an email. Thanks for watching.